Hi, this is a recording to show how the multi-page functionality for documents works. So in other words, being able to pull out multi-page questions into a document. And to start off, you're going to see here that I have got a case that has already been submitted. It's set to a quote at the moment, that doesn't matter. I've got my case number. I'm just going to copy that. And then I'm going to create a document from scratch. So I'm going to go to my admin, documents. I'm going to go to my particular scheme, which is properties multipage. I'm going to create a document for all insurers. Just going to give it a quick name. And I'm just going to set it up as a dynamic document. So create a template. And here we are. I've got my template here. I'm just going to put some text in there, and now I'm going to start to put in my multi-page questions. Now, this is very, very similar to how regular questions and tables works. So what you'll see in the dynamic fields is if you scroll down, keep going, you'll see here that we have got a load of multi-page questions. Now, in order to prove to you that these are the multi-page questions, I'm going to go to my question set. You're going to see my question here, which is a multi-page question. If I edit this, you'll see that my question, which is a multi-page question, is set to my multi-page. And you'll also see in here that I've got my question types and my system IDs. You've got the first one, address of property. Second one, type of property. System ID, distance from beach. The kilometre distance from beach, and I've got a percentage question called overall cost. So here's what I'm going to do: is I'm going to go back to my document. You can see I've got all the questions here. Now we have some options here. Same as tables, we have the ability to put in the entire question, including the label. We've got the ability to put in a question without the label. I could put in the entire question set of the multi-page question, which is what I'm going to do to start off with. So this one here, my multi-page, I've got my multi-page, and what that's going to do is that is going to spit out the entire set of questions within my multi-page question. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to preview that. So I'm going to click on preview, find policy ID, which I know is that. I'm going to click on preview, and it's going to show me my PDF file, and then I'm going to, there you go. And so what you'll see here is the questions have been laid out in exactly the same way that the quotation was laid out. And so what you're going to see here is the question, address of property, which, as you saw on the page, I had one called address of property. You see the header, address of property first. Oh, excuse me. I'll find that again. Bear with me. Okay, I'm not sure where that's gone. Oh, there we are. Then we've got my preview. And you see the address of property with the label address of property, and then you've got the full address that's been added. The type of property was actually blank. There was no items in there, but to prove that, what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the actual question. So I'm going to go to my cases. I'm going to put in the policy. And you can see here that I've got a list of questions, and if you go on here you'll see my properties, and you'll see the first question, if you just to prove that here, the first question, which is address of property, 39 Fabian Crescent, Shirley, Solihull, Warwickshire. So if I scroll back to my preview, you'll see that the right address has been added there. Type of property was actually set to nothing, there's no options. which is why you don't see anything. The distance from the beach was set to 10. Look at the preview. Distance from beach is 10. And the overall cost, which is a percentage of 50%, has been set to 50%. You'll also see that straight after that, the other item is shown. So if I go back to my policy, and if I scroll here, you'll see I've got two items, 39 Fabian Crescent and 40 Fabian Crescent. Again, the second one, 40 Fabian Crescents. Look in the preview, 40 Fabian Crescent. And your values were the same. Excuse me. So you can basically see that how this works, really. That particular question, that particular tag, sorry, for in the documents, just spits out all the questions in a formatted way, all the way down the page. And now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close the preview and I'm going to edit the document, and I'm going to now change that and only specify one particular question. And I'm going to specify the address of property, and I'm going to do it without the header. So I'm going to click on that, and you'll see that my tag has gone in, the address of property, and there's a tag there, underscore no header. So if I run this one again and preview that, I'm going to save that and run it. There you go. You'll see now that I've got my address, my two addresses. There's obviously a bit of white space between them to separate them out, and I've got within this the two addresses for both items that have been published. If you remember, if you scroll back here, I've actually got two items: 39 Fabian Crescent for the address, and 40 Fabian Crescent for the address. And there you go. And that's pretty much it for all of it, really. Obviously, for each question, you'll have a separate tag, so you can pinpoint any question within a multi-page, and then what you can what you can do there is you can decide whether you want to add a label or not, and then those particular answers go on the document. Very similar to how table questions and how other questions work. Obviously, the formatting is slightly different because we're dealing with actual questions within a question, if you like. So there's going to be multiple answers. So there you go. Again, if you've got any questions, give SchemeServe support a call. We'll be happy to help in any way. Thank you.